Hey, what's up guys? Back with another one. Today, I think we're gonna do like a shop update. I've been like doing some stuff, not really filming and stuff like that. And it's like little stuff that's not really like worth putting on camera, but I figured today kind of go over and show you guys everything. Today I got an air conditioner unit finally, just a little window unit. Nothing permanent because I don't think I plan on living here forever. Otherwise I think I would have just gotten a mini split or something. This is just like a 10,000 BTU unit or whatever. It's for like 350 square foot, which I think my garage is like 735. But I looked it up and it says I need 19,000 BTU. So I got this one. I'm gonna see how it does. And then I'm gonna buy another 10,000 BTU later. And I'll stick that in this other window over here and we'll have full proper cooling. But for now, I think this one should cool off the shop even just a little bit because it has gotten so hot. Like the other day, it was like 96 degrees. So I'm out here sweating, doing stuff. I waxed this car a little bit. I've only done like to this door, but I ripped the wrap off. I just don't feel like wrapping the rest of it, and I wasn't like that in love with the yellow. It was pretty sick, but I don't know. I think I actually like the OEM color. It's kind of grown on me. So I decided to pull the wrap off and just have my car one color, and I'm trying to save the paint. I think it needs like a good paint correction. It has a lot of rock chips and stuff in it, but I think with some wax and stuff, it'll be alright. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is what it looks like. The mirror is probably like the best part. It has like the best paint on the whole car, other than like inside the doors. But you can see where I waxed. I actually didn't wax this door, but it had the wrap on it, so it's still really clean. You can kind of see the difference. And I hadn't done the roof yet. You can see how like foggy and scratched the paint is and like stained up though. You can still see it even with the wax right here. But it still makes a world of difference. Like the car looks so good, like waxed. I've been like shampooing the carpets out. Like you can see this still has like some stains on it. I just did the back over here. Hold on. Yeah, I just cleaned this out. This carpet was like completely stained up with like some brown shit. I got it off of the seats. There's still some up here. You can see it's like right there in that corner. I had that on these seats. Got that all off. Everything is looking nice and crispy and clean back here. All put together. And then let me give you an interior update. It really ain't much. All I did was add like a air freshener. Planning on giving this thing like a full detail. This is it. It looks super sick with the wideband and everything. 4 gauges wide. Pretty good look. I still need to shampoo all of that. I need to get an alignment. My wheel's always crooked like that because I threw my car out of alignment at US Air and I never got it fixed. I've been driving it like that. Oh, let me pop the hood. Give you guys an update on under the hood. I've been fixing like little things under the hood lately. Just kind of things that aren't really worth like making a video about, just kind of cleaning it up. This is what we got. I got the fan shroud in. Everything's all installed. I need to do something better with these lines. I know like these don't look good. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll get some AN fittings and some actual better line for this. I want to switch this pipe to a 45. I think I'm gonna buy like a 4-inch 45 to like hopefully put my filter like more right here instead of like here. I'm like dodging both of these things. And then I'll weld my own bungs. I won't have this. And I'll weld my own bungs in. I think 2 on this side, so both of these can kind of just come over and go to the intake. But for now, oh, and I replaced the water pump. Finally, actually, I got a 2JZ GTE one, new thermostat, all new gaskets, all of that. It's pretty good. It's driving good. Still like some minor things to work out. It's not absolutely perfect. I also upped the boost a little bit. It's like 10 PSI. I got 2 T's on here up in the boost. If you didn't know, if you run T's to your wastegate line, they say I've seen videos, they say it's good to up to 3 psi. Not in my case. I did this one and I have a 7-pound wastegate and it took me to 8 psi, and then this one right here took me over to like 10. It's like 9 or 10 psi. It rips on that. It's not as fast as it could be. I might increase the boost more later. I've been keeping an eye on my wideband when I drive it and stuff. But overall, it's really come together. It almost looks factory with the fan shroud. Like, I got it to fit up pretty good. I had to make like my own ghetto little bracket right here to kind of hold the top, but it's nice and solid in here. Fan was hitting in here. I actually had to trim the blade slightly to make it not hit anything, but it all fits really well for what it is. You would probably never know that none of this actually belongs in the car. Managed to make a 1J look pretty factory, which it's not too far off of what was in there. It's just a little bit different, slightly different, I guess, different shapes. This ended up lining up like this curve right here for the intercooler pipe. Eventually I'm gonna cut this whole section off and re-weld a new piece of this on. Overall, the car is pretty much almost done. I think I still need a handbrake, which I'm looking at doing. I think I'm gonna do an SC300 handbrake, or I don't know, I've been looking at Mark IV Super handbrakes. You can get them brand new for like $130 something. My only hesitation on that is boots aren't like readily available and stuff like that for them. So I don't know, we'll see. SC300 might just be the way. Heat Lightning is, their bracket's like really expensive though. And also part of it won't bolt up because I have that JZX90 shifter cover or whatever, and I think it blocks where their bracket goes. So I don't think I can use that. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. I want it to look as OEM as possible though. I don't want it to stick out, but I would love to have a handbrake for drifting. And honestly, just parking my car, it would be nice to just have a handbrake. But I got my 240 fixed. I never did make a video. I videoed it, but it turned out to be like just, I don't know, it didn't look entertaining. It was basically, I pulled my entire engine, or not my entire engine, I pulled my head apart on my Ca18, and I actually bled all of my buckets. I squeezed them completely out and re-bled them and put them back in my engine, and retimed it, everything, put it back together, and my car ran like shit afterwards. So I guess that my valves just weren't adjusted correctly. So I think that the entire time that I've had the bigger cams in and everything, my car was like not running right because my valves probably weren't closing all the way, because I think that the valves, or I think the buckets were actually seized in the shape of my OEM camshafts, and then I put the bigger ones in, so I think the valves were actually never closing all the way. And I think that was my power issue, because I did all that, put it back in, it ran like shit. I was picking up air in places I'd never had it before. I was running super lean, like all over the place. And so I went ahead and managed to get my base timing set finally and took it for a rip, and I'll drop the clip right here. But it actually fucking rips. It's so fast now. I take back all the bad shit I ever said about Ca18s. It's actually sick, and I love my 240 again. So maybe I'll be working on it more in the future. Maybe we can even put this transmission that I've had sitting on the side for like a year into the car, so that I can stop driving my 240 like it's a semi, double clutching, you know, over here granny shifting and shit, so I don't grind. But that's it for now. I think I'm about to throw in this air conditioner real quick. The car fully waxed now. Came out pretty good. Still, like I said, we got like these rock chips and stuff like that in it. There's stuff like all over it, little imperfections. There's another one right here. I found out my windshield is cracked, which that's no bueno because I think it's really hard to get Aristo windshields, and I think GS300 windshields don't work. Actually, cool ass dude at the track at US Air told me that. I didn't realize you can't use a GS300 windshield on these, so I'm gonna see if I can get that fixed. Other than that, it looks great on camera. Like, holy shit, it looks amazing on camera. But there's like little, it's like pretty much covered in scratches and like, I guess like water damage. Like the whole thing is just like caked in them. But it does look sick on camera. I wish it looked like this in real life. You can kind of catch it in the glares, like the paint damage. I think maybe it could be saved. Overall, it looks super clean though. And then there's oxidization, like right here you can kind of see, like right around here, it's like lighter, but it's like really hard to see it. It's not crazy bad though. It's pretty decent compared to like most people's factory paint on a 30-year-old car, I guess. I can't be too picky. The roof is pretty bad though. You can definitely see it on the roof. I think it might be able to be corrected though, because I actually do like the factory color on these things a lot. I think I'd get a body kit and get this thing repainted the same color and be like perfectly happy with it. The body on this thing is super straight. I will give it that. It has like 1 or 2 dings in the whole car. It'd be super easy to do the body work and paint it again, especially the factory color, which I think I'm leaning toward now. I don't know. I was kind of like torn. I kind of wanted to paint it like, I was thinking about like black on top and then right here, the gunmetal gray. Kind of like the Chasers and stuff, Mark IIs. But I think I actually like this color. It looks good. It's a good color. Also, got the AC done. It's all installed. Keeping it pretty cold in here. It is way colder in here. I think like during the day, it got up to like 92 today. It still was like a little warm in here, but way cooler than it was. Like I literally was just in here sweating, just existing, but I pretty much, after I put in the AC, I stopped sweating. I'm thinking that probably like, I bet that after it running and like keeping everything cold, going into tomorrow, it'll probably just stay cold because it's not having to work out a bunch of hot air in here. It's actually been like shutting off and coming on because it's actually cooling it down enough, which is crazy. So that's been nice. My boy Tyler finally came. We're taking a cruise, filling our cars up. I didn't think I'd ever see his car out. The man, the myth, the legend himself driving his car. I always talk about him. Everybody thinks this car is mine. This is the guy this car actually belongs to. I've just borrowed it for a very, 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 very long time. Almost 2 years of borrowing his car. But he's finally gonna drive it. We may even, I'm trying to talk him into going to a drift event this weekend, but he wants to be a pussy. What you gotta say about that, Tyler? Are you gonna go?
See about that.
Pussy. You know you want to drift.
No promises.
Dude, you can make a promise to me. Get that 93, dog. What's going on?
Bro.
Has that been that long since you used a fuel pump?
A7 Hummer.
Bro. Damn. We need that 93, dog. Witness my boy struggle to put fuel in a car. Mariah's cleaning his windshield for him. She's a real one. My shit's looking icy. I waxed it. God dang. I just put like a third boost tee in there because I was like, I want a little bit more suds, and it hit over 16 pounds. I was like, nah, I'm gonna take a tee out. I'm cool with 9 PSI or whatever. I don't know how it went from 9 to 16. How long? God bless. I got those things heat zoggled a little bit. Holy shit. I busted a coolant line. Look at it go. Oh shit. This bitch got hot. Holy shit. It's all good. I'll fix it tomorrow, I guess. Rebleed the coolant system. I keep popping hoses. Let this thing cool off for a minute.